金化する大切なものを protect my balls 僕が悪い so let's fighting let's fighting love let's fighting love
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Well, even as a fucking chunk of concrete, you do like no damage to it.
Yeah.
Because it's a piece of garbage.
I know there's a great axe around here.
Yeah, in that chest.
And yeah.
Heavy axe.
Heavy axe time. Let's get it on.
So, do weapons have stats in which you need to have a certain amount of one aspect to wield them?
Yes, and that blood veils, that's what they're called. The claws and stuff like that.
Yeah, blood veils.
They're called blood veils, and basically they let you use your
abilities,
and they also have
the transformation parries and
they let you use your parries, your backstabs, everything like that. Also,
if, you look down bottom right in the screen down there. That's those are all your abilities that you can call on. So if you just mash the
this
right
top
trigger,
one, that's a heal.
That's
a damage buff.
That's a damage buff. Alright, lay it on him.
Well,
fucking
well then.
You just got yeeted with a sword. Good on you.
Yeah, so that's a damage buff. And you can see the bar 17 to 20 down the bottom.
That's your ichor, or your MP.
Your ichor. It's effectively your
so that's
mana.
how you pay for. Yeah, that's how you
Whenever
pay for your
you
abilities.
hit someone, you can see it drains ichor from enemies. You can see it was increasing.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the encouragement to get in there and fight.
Yeah, and that's why if you're playing
your
like
ichor.
a caster,
And
then you can't.
if you land drain attacks, you can increase your maximum ichor as well. Or
Yeah,
ichor.
which
Is
is
it ichor or ichor?
I'm pretty sure it's
I think it's
pronounced
ichor.
ichor.
Yeah.
I don't actually
What
know.
was the you got a supplement before?
Yes.
A
Ichor
medical
supplement.
thing.
So that's
Ichor concentrate. It
ichor
refills
concentrate.
So
your-
that automatically you can pop that as an item to generate more ichor free of charge. Well, not free of charge, but like without having to risk your own safety. So like if the boss is on low health and you're on low health, you can just go ahead and pop that, and so you can keep your caster or range build alive. But you can also just play the fucking meta and just use heavy weapons.
Yeah, pick a top tier. Pick a top tier.
You can see
Pick it up to you.
after you get an execute, your max
Bam,
ichor
22.
increases.
Okay, does
So
that
it works
does that
off
permanently increase?
Yes, that is permanently increased until you rest at a missile
Or die.
or a bomb.
Okay, so that's how they balance it.
Bonfires. So
And there is
No, that's actually a pretty cool thing. Having that sort of risk reward thing, hey, you can have more ichor, but if you rest, you will lose it. You'll lose the extra you gain, so you go back to your default. That's actually
also
a pretty good thing.
different. If Jaden opens the menu, so I can see what they're actually called, and I can tell you accurately.
1 second. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. In the center, what's that called again? Blood code.
Oh, blood code.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blood
So
code, yeah.
different blood codes if you open them up, so we can see the stats of the different blood codes. So if you notice on the right, it has ichor 16 out of 16. If we go to the next one, and the next one over,
They're all the same.
22
Caster
out of
starts
30.
with more.
yeah, caster starts with more
And you
because
can
it's
also-
a ranged class. So it gives
Yeah,
you,
it focuses more around
ichor.
casting, which means you need more necessarily.
But if you also look at caster as well, you take a massive drop in like fucking HP, stamina. You also drop melee attack.
Yeah, that's
defense.
the
trade-off.
the trade-off.
And you can see
yeah.
all your stats. Like Weapon 2 loses all its damage because you no longer have the stats to carry the axe and all of that.
Yeah.
And slow dodges and all of that.
Yeah.
I'll
But
switch to
you-
Ranger quickly to showcase something. But you can see this is the regular dodge.
Yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah, just the roll.
So
Slow
if
dodge.
you have too much, then you'll be. This is slow dodging.
Fat rolling.
Yeah, that's fat
And
rolling.
this is fast dodging, which is incredibly good. It's got so many iframes, it's so fast,
and it's anime as
particle.
fuck.
and it's
And
animated.
particles.
Yeah, also, these missiles basically activate your map. You can see in the corner it
Yeah.
says Ruin City Underground.
So there are two
33%.
kind of missiles, which is the ones that you can actually rest at bonfires.
The
which are
bonfire missiles,
bonfire missiles,
and then the map
and then you
missiles.
have map missiles. So you don't
So
have
they
an
reveal-
excuse about getting lost in this fucking game. Because
So
there's a
they
map there.
reveal item location as well, yeah?
No.
No.
Item locations are revealed when you are nearby them. They get revealed on the
Yeah.
map.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
if you are nearby an item, the item will appear on your minimap, and also your ally will point them out. Jaden, turn around. You missed the chest.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, yeah.
Nice landing. Is there
Nice landing.
Yeah, allies.
You felt
dude,
like...
your allies don't shut up. So get used to that.
What the fuck is that weapon?
That's the Queen's
That
Sword.
is so cool!
Yeah. Can't wield it without picking a heavier class though.
Yeah. And then
Just
you
pick,
can also
just pick a heavy class.
show, because
just
you saw I was using the claws. Now this one changes to a pair of wolves.
What
with
the
very little range.
fuck?
Yeah.
So now if I
not
go
that
for a
much-
backstab with...
The wolves.
God damn it,
Oh, you killed
Hammer.
Oliver.
Oliver, you shitbag.
Ah, yes, cutscene.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
this is the cutscene where I'm like,
Oh, didn't they pass us
Oliver's
earlier?
dead, isn't he?
No, he just has a little bit of a seniors
And
moment.
this is the first example of someone going crazy. And how
That was
the
quick,
frenzy
though. He
affects
was-
people.
Dead.
I appreciate
he
that
did
your
good.
character actually does shit in cutscenes in this game instead of just standing by and watching everyone else do shit.
Like an anime idiot.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
So his mask is broken, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took a little bit of a whack to the mask.
Don't worry about me.
And you find out
I'll
this
be
a bit
alright.
more
Go
later on, but basically the same stuff that's rotting those missiles, which is why the maps aren't
Just
unlocked and
focus on
stuff like
finding
that.
some blood beads. All right. That girl is
Basically,
waiting
the
for you.
Lost all give off this miasma, so you can't go outside anywhere without a gas mask, because the miasma vastly increases how fast you lose yourself and frenzy.
First, yeah.
And bloodlust and all of that. So this is the first one hinting at it and going, hey, his mask is damaged, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is the parry
This is
one,
the-
is
yep.
it?
Parry it. Too
Nice.
early.
He's doing the backstab.
Just,
I'm trying
just
to.
parry him. It's not that hard.
It was the backstab to show the thing off. Oh!
I know, it's delicious. Yo, I'm backstab this fucker.
He's already go back.
Or just parry him. You can do that as well.
Well, if he actually hit the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yes, parries tend to have a follow-up attack as well.
Except on bosses. Bosses, if you do parry a boss, they will just recharge your aim core. They
Yes,
won't
and-
hit a
Okay.
follow-up attack. On certain bosses. Because there's one boss that you can backstab and parry, and he is a literal joke.
Yeah, if that's the case. Ooh, has he got a friend?
Yep,
He
you
does.
brought a friend with him.
And those bullets cost Ichor on the bayonet.
Yeah, I saw that.
You can't just
And
spam the shit
stamina.
out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ichor and
as well.
stamina.
Yep. There are also different bayonets function differently. So this bayonet here, if you take it out again and you hold it down for a charge shot, will actually shoot out a horizontal spread. Let me back up a bit so we can actually see the horizontal spread. Thank you. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So also bayonets as well have their own individual fighting styles that work off of what how the shooting works. So this bayonet is a close range bayonet. So Jaden, if you chain together a light combo with the bayonet, so we can see it. No, just keep hitting.
What do you mean?
Keep hitting X. Just X. See that was how it just repeats the same two moves over and over again.
Yeah.
Long range bayonets will have a I think it's a third or
Moves.
fourth attack where they automatically backstep in the light
Oh,
combo.
okay.
Yeah, so it's automatically there for disengaging you. It's really good if you want to get it. If you want to just get a quick combo in and quickly get out of the way. It's really bad if the boss is in a punish state and you end up getting, you get yourself out of that and you miss out on some crucial DPS.
Yeah.
Another thing I found out quite early on
Different
and
blood veils have different parry timings.
is that, yes.
Yeah.
Which is why I
With
tend to
the-
stick with individual.
Yeah, so the claw has the fastest. I think it's the ogre type is what it's officially called.
It is.
Has the fastest parry timing. Yeah, with the I think it's the Scorpion. Not too sure what it's called. The Scorpion or the Tail one has the slowest.
I believe it's a Thorn.
Does Ivy have the slowest?
Yeah, Ivy has the slowest, but it's also got the longest time. So
Well, that has a power available.
That regen
Also,
extension
this is
factor
our yep.
increases
That's our
the
Estus
amount of
flask.
times we can heal.
Yep.
Wait, what? What did you just do?
Yeah,
just
regen
here,
extension factor.
we found a regen extension factor, which increases the time of we can use our regeneration from 3 to 4.
Yeah, so it's an Estus
Oh,
flask.
okay. So the Estus shard flask. Yeah.
So it hands
Estus
you
flask
one
shard.
right off the bat. There's also a couple of others.
Also-
not here. That's the only one here.
Another thing about arts. So 1 second. If I go back to the fighter, you can see that these arts, it now under there it says proficiency requirement, defeat the enemy, and that's ticked off.
Yeah.
What that means is that talent is mastered, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
What
that's
that
called
means is you can equip it while you have a different blood code equipped.
Oh, no
So
shit.
now
You
I
can also
go
do
and
that with
equip-
active skills as well. But it does have stat requirements as well. So like certain
You can see.
yeah,
I
so
can't
that one
use adrenaline because I don't have a B strength
in strength
on
yeah.
the
and-
ranger.
Yeah. Also, some are weapon locked as well. So if you go to the thingo, on the far right there, it
Annihilator.
says, yeah, it highlights which of the 5 weapon types it can
Weapons,
be
yeah.
used.
And you can see that it just grades out if I swap to my longsword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too early.
Ooh.
You're gonna watch me miss a lot of parries.
Yeah.
You gotta get warmed up to it.
I can't wait for him to parry you though. You
He
keep
can't
light
parry
attacking
my
that
love.
shield.
Oof, that wasn't a parry, that was just a straight up fucking slap. You're in the slap cave now, motherfucker.
I am being careful to clear out every... Like, to try and make sure I cover the entire map.
What are those things you just grabbed? You grabbed something.
I grabbed, I believe, an Awake MJ something? Yeah, Awake MJ.
MJ.
It basically-
OAT. So what you can do is when you go to a missile, you can not every blood code has all of its abilities unlocked. You need to you can purchase additional abilities that are activated with that blood code. And what it does is, say if you really want an ability but it doesn't fit your current style, but it's on a different blood code, you can spend those there to automatically unlock the ability and master it straight away.
So you don't need to use
Oh,
that
so
blood
it's a
code.
fast track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fast track thing. It's the sort of shit that Ubisoft would ask you to pay for in their latest game, which is the new Tom Clancy's, what is it? Like, Breakpoint?
Wildlands.
What?
Oh,
No, not
Breakpoints,
Wildlands.
yeah.
Yeah. So they called
Yeah, but
time
who didn't
savers
see that
according to
coming?
Ubisoft. No,
Who didn't see that coming?
everyone saw it
The
coming.
track
It's
record with
Ubisoft.
Assassin's Creed, it was just gonna happen.
Yeah, they even call it fucking time savers. So yeah, here's another missile.
Is that a bonfire missile? Or?
That's a
It
bonfire
is-
missile.
You can tell the bonfire missiles are these closed up ones, and the ones that look more like a regular flower are the maps.
Yeah. So we can rest at it, and while we're here, we can just level
So
up.
I'll show here the acquire inherent gifts. See, acquiring gifts, you can just buy new gifts. This pops up every time you acquire a gift. You've acquired a gift. That's fine. Once you discover this pop-up happens every single time you unlock a gift. That frustrated me very quickly. But yes, you can see that triangle to max out proficiency. I can spend 3 awakes and 280 haze to just unlock it. And what that'll do is immediately, if I use it, say...
Use on Blazing Raw.
No, I'll use it on weapon drain rating up.
Really?
Yeah, so you can see you've mastered this gift, it immediately gets that star, and now I can equip that here. What that weapon drain rating up does is it increases exactly what it says, the drain rating. What that is the amount of ichor you gain with each attack.
Yeah, and from your drain attacks in combos. So there are 3 combos that all weapons have, which is the light combo, the launch combo, and the drain combo. Which, if you're in the middle of a combo, you hold down the right bumper. So we're going to be using
the
the
run button.
controller. Yeah, which is the run button. So you hold down the right bumper and you hit X, and that's your light continue. X or square, that's your light continue combo.
Look at that
X,
motherfucker over there.
yeah, X fucking thingo, and Y or triangle, that's your launch combo. And your drain combo is same thing, but R, B, and A. And you increases your maximum I-core by 1 instead of 2, which you get from a parry or a backstab. But it does still count as the full drain recovery that you would usually get from that.
Oh, that's gonna be a
fighting him in a
fucking...
very dangerous spot. So yeah, if you notice that thing on top of him, that is a missile. So by defeating this guy, we will unlock the map.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah, they're attached to people.
Also, you can't roll off ledges in this game. You can walk off them, you can't roll off them. Yeah, so go on, Jen, just try and roll off a ledge. Do it.
But if you walked off, you would fall.
Yeah, if you continue to walk off...
That's pretty good. That saves a lot of fucking hair pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got the Queenslayer Thorn, so we got the tail now.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the Queen,
14 HP.
The Queenslayer Thorn, yeah, but there's a missile right up here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what my character's wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
So go
was
ahead.
guarding... another thing,
That's not very disco of him.
unlike like Dark Souls or other games like that, you don't level up your individual stats.
Certain stats.
You just
you
go up in
level
level
up in
that
general.
takes your total level.
What other game does this? I swear another game does this.
I actually like
wanna
that for this game because it lets you switch builds on the fly based on your blood code, which is what the game's kind of built around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to switch
Well, like,
back to fighter
I'm trying to
for a
remember what
bit.
game lets you level up in general over stats. I kind of want to say the Surge.
The
think the
Surge,
Surge
you
does it?
upgrade your core power like that, and then... But it also changes the amount of accessories you can add on, which...
Nothing in here spooks you. Just, yeah.
Him.
We have to...
He's a spook.
It appears you're alone. I'm on my own at the moment.
This is,
I was hoping for a partner from
Louis.
the path ahead.
Louis,
What do
Louis.
you say?
That's his name. That's Louis.
Mind working together? At least until we're through here?
who's kind of the,
Don't worry. I'm not gonna stop
the main driving force of the story.
Thanks a lot.
One thing they have managed to do quite well, I think, in the story of this game is actually make every character have a meaningful amount of interactions and, you know, relevance.
Yeah.
So characters aren't brought in for like one piece and then just gone.
No.
Yeah.
The characters have an actual point in the story.
Yeah, because like Louis here, you can partner up with all of the characters. Well, not all of them, but with the vast majority of them. You obviously can't partner up with the two shopkeepers and the Chalice Dungeon. Well, they call them the Depths, but there's that guy there. Didn't take out the Gunners. I too like to live dangerously.
Yeah. I eat red meat on a Sunday.
No, I didn't, because I wanted to get the drop attack and kill him as fast as possible.
Yeah, that makes
Killing
sense.
this Gunner over here doesn't aggro any of them, though.
It can. I have been repeat aggroed trying to kill that gunner.
Why? Because you ran through the center?
No. That's the new
Oh,
blood.
that's got
arc,
some range
which
on
is-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best, which is absolutely the best one for just
Ranged characters to use.
well, more if you just want to use your charge drain. It's the one that you're most likely going to actually be able to hit outside of combos.
Yeah.
Because you can actually range up. With the other one being the claw, and that's because you charge a long way when you do the claw attack.
Yeah. The Thorn and the Hounds don't charge that very far. Or they don't have much range to them. So you do leave yourself very open to getting your face punched in. What are you looking for?
There's an item up here that I saw. Like I said, exploration's pretty important in this game because there are a lot of items that
Are hidden.
are A,
And
hidden,
are crucial
but
to the story.
B, yeah, they also can be crucial to the story
There's a
and
blood
give you
spring.
more blood codes and gifts and Yeah, they're important to find.
Yeah.
So these are kind of like the MacGuffin of the story.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, so the blood springs are basically exactly that. Springs that produce blood beads, which are a substitute for human blood, so the revenants can actually survive without eating people. Well, they technically don't need to eat people. You can keep them alive, or get them
Farm
to
the
donate
people.
blood or whatever.
Yeah, people donate blood so the revenants can, not go completely ape
There's
shit.
I think a movie's called Daybreakers. It's basically about vampires when human blood is like at its lowest, and the farms just aren't producing enough blood for the vampires, so the vampires start fucking going crazy and turn into Nosferatu.
Ooh.
So they're basically they're either trying to look for
Hey, you. That's
a better way to farm human blood or a way to cure vampirism.
when